things with AI. There's a lot of, you know, DR, IT incidents, Mother Nature. But what about the human element of things? That's where we really got to think about things that can come into play, whether they're intentional or non-intentional. And so when we look at those behavioral risks, uh, I'm hoping that we're able to dive a little bit deeper into this topic and discuss it so that way the folks attending in the session will be better prepared and have some takeaways on things that maybe they didn't think about, maybe they really didn't realize, or maybe they've already had these type of events and can share with the others that are sitting within this session. Because on a behavioral risk aspect of things, you know, human element is huge. To go back to the old analogy, you know, to err is human. And so now we have to think and take into consideration, is that a risk that needs to be considered in the different industries that people are representing here? And so that's what I'm really hoping that we'll be able to cover, talk about, and dive a little bit deeper into, because when we talk about technology, when we talk about workplace violence and things like that, those can all have a part where they start with behavioral risk. And maybe somebody just wasn't aware and took into consideration the different little things that started to pop up that maybe now will be on their radar and give them a little bit more of a sense of awareness to go ahead and better prepare themselves when dealing with behavioral risk. So that's what I'm really hoping for, that people are going to get out of the session that I'll be going over. I think that people will be able to take away some new knowledge. I'm always hoping that people will get out new knowledge. You get that little light bulb that goes off and says, "Oh, aha! I didn't think of that, or I didn't consider that." If I get people coming into that session that get those little golden nuggets, then that's great. We've done the work, and we're hitting the proper audience. I'm also hoping that people will be able to share their experiences, because it's not just about me being up there as a speaker. I really enjoy my sessions being where it's a two-way conversation. I just don't want to be the one speaking up there. I'd love to hear what people have experience in, to share their stories, their insight, their expertise, because that's where it really becomes beneficial. And I feel that Continuity Insights, this is one of the conferences that I feel is more engaged to people that have been in the business continuity realm a little bit longer, have a little bit more experience than somebody who might just be getting started into things. But regardless of either way, I really hope that people are going to be able to take away some valuable tidbits from this session and be able to apply that when they go back to their office, because that's really what it's all about. Situational awareness is going to be a really big part of this session, especially what we've been seeing here lately, happening, throughout the United States and the world. With violence going on, with more and more AI things are happening. We're getting more and more bad guys out there. And so we really need to try to beef up the work that we do. And I think the behavioral aspect is a really key piece of it. And so when people leave this session, again, I really hope they're going to walk away feeling good and being able to bring more back to their industries where they can, help better prepare themselves.